Hello Earth signs, welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. Come on in, thank you for checking in with me again this week. I will be doing your energy readings for the week of July 25th through the 31st. And keep in mind this is a general energy reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If for some reason something does not resonate with you today in this reading, please check your moon and ascending sign. That is where spirit more than likely is going to speak to you, okay? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, thank you so much for your presence. We are coming to you today asking for messages, please, for the collective of the earth signs to help them with their journey for the week of July 25th through the 31st, 2021. And so I know you guys see there's been some changes. I am trying different things for you guys, keep it interesting. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. Love to hear about it. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking please for messages to help collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week 25th July through the 31st, 2021. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for messages please to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week of July 25th through the 31st, 2021. If you guys have supported this channel in any way, I do want to thank you, and I pray that that be manifested back to you tenfold. There is a link in the description box if you'd like to leave a love offering or donation today. You can do that there. There's also information on how to request a private reading if that is something you're interested in also. Thank you. Get you guys a crystal. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you please asking for a crystal to help the collective of the earth signs with their aura and vibration for the week of July 25th through the 31st, 2021. Asking for a crystal, please, to help Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with their aura and vibration for the week. And you guys do know the benefits of crystals, I hope. Take some time to look into it. They will help you, even if you just wear them as a bracelet. It helps to deflect negative energy as well as attract positive energy and help you with relationships, things like that. Each crystal does something different. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for insight, guidance, and direction please to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week, July 25th through the 31st, 2021. Messages please for the collective, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, asking for messages please of enlightenment and encouragement to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week, July 25th through the 31st, 2021. Thank you. And you know, last week I did start with a new deck. This is the Magical Herb Oracle deck. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. And if it resonates at all with you. I think it helps to provide a good cohesiveness through the reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Coming to you, please, asking for a magical herb to help the collective of the earth signs. Their journey through the week, July 25th through the 31st, 2021. And I would think with you guys being earth signs that this oracle deck in particular would resonate or speak to you, being that it is magical herbs. Thank you. And we'll get you guys a number. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Coming to you asking for an additional number to help the collective of the earth signs with their journey through the week of July 25th through the 31st, 2021. Additional number or final message, whatever it is that you'd like to give them this week to help them with their journey. Thank you. All right. Earth signs, you guys, your energies are on the table. Of course, we always do this in order. So Taurus, you will be first. All right, Taurus, let's see what the universe has to say to you. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Good energy that's come through for you with the phases of the moon with there at the top. It's transformative energy coming through. And Freedom Horse is the message that's come up for you through Native Spirit. So Native Spirit is coming with Freedom Horse to say, let your spirit fly and do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring and fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Native Spirit wants you to know that the horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease, and the horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card shows you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase I should with I could, but I choose not to at this time. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. Your journey for the week, Taurus. The way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandonment. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. And this is part of the transformative energy I feel that you're going through or you're coming out of. You know, you're turning trauma into healing and conflict into growth, fear into love. All that is turning negative into positive, which is giving you that freedom and that growth to express yourself in the way that you want to. So choose the things that are going to make you happy. And yes, what you do physically affects your mental state, whether you know it or not. So do something that brings you the feeling of freedom. A lot of people like to go for a run. That helps them to feel free. Dancing, of course, is another way that people express themselves to let off the stress, the steam, the conflict, the trauma, all of that they go through on a day-to-day. On different levels, right? It doesn't always have to be so high-strung. It could be small things. But do something that allows you to feel wild and free, okay? And that's the message that's come through for you through Native Spirit as you're going through your transitions. You are transforming is what I'm seeing here. Your crystal for the week is aquamarine, telling you to go with the flow. Go with this flow, this transition of freedom. And the energy of the aquamarine crystal saying to stay fluid. If one way of doing things isn't working, then find another way. Remain open to seeing things from different vantage points and perspectives. If plans change or obstacles arise, chart a new course to get to the other side. You're like water, unstoppable. Keep moving and you will get to where you want to go. Sometimes it just takes a bit of fluidity to get there. No matter how strong the current, remember to go with the flow and enjoy the ride. Yes, life does take us on different angles and turns and down, pathways that we probably would not have chosen for ourselves. But down each one of those pathways or that obstacle, that turn that you have to take is a lesson for you, something you need to see to help you grow, transition. So be open with that. That's why it's encouraging you to go with the flow of things. Your core questions for the week, Taurus, is what causes you to feel attached to an outcome? And what could result if you were flexible? How can you show up to meet unexpected changes? Your affirmation for the week is, I surrender to the ebbs and flows of life, and then release your expectations for how a situation is supposed to go. Stay fluid and go with the flow. That's that freedom. That's that wild and free spirit that you need to have. You can't be restricted and you can't try to control it, okay? Aquamarine is a crystal that will help you to release and go with the flow. And let's see, Tarot is going to support that energy with the Two of Swords, air energy. This is in the mind. This is also about communication and you having to make a decision about something. She's got a blindfold on, she's being stubborn, and she's saying, I'm not going to choose right now. This is that restrictive energy where you need to go with the flow. You're going to have to make a choice. This is your recent past or the very beginning of your week with this energy that's come in. And you have the Ace of Pentacles now. This is related to money. This is earth energy. And it's coming to you from the divine. This is the go with the flow energy. It's right under aquamarine where you need to accept this. This may be something you didn't expect, but it's going to put you in a place or take you to the direction and where you need to be, where you need to go. It's your present current energy for the week. And then you have the Seven of Wands for your future outcome where you're fighting to maintain that position. She's on higher ground. She's only got one wand. There's six against her, but she's able to keep the advantage because she's at a higher perspective, which is what you are also encouraged to do. See things from a different vantage point. So far your numbers are 2. The ace can be a 1 and 7. You having to make this decision and accept what you're being offered is part of the transformation. If you look, this moon and this moon look very similar. Where you're growing. You're growing into something. You need to be willing to go in that direction, okay? Not resist. Go with the flow. The Two of Swords is at the very beginning of your week, encouraging you to make a decision here. This is in the mind. You've raised your defenses and steeled yourself against opposition and blindfolded yourself. By refusing to budge, you've blinded yourself to the truth of a difficult situation. Maybe you've shut off your emotions as a defense mechanism, or you're refusing to see things logically. Perhaps you're stuck in analysis paralysis. Either way, you're not dealing with the problem honestly. Take off the blindfold and confront the issue. Taurus, you guys can be stubborn, really stubborn when you want to. I think out of all the zodiacs, you and Aquarius are the worst about being stubborn. But this is the energy that you're being encouraged to move out of. Free yourself from this, okay? You have to take the blindfold off, make a decision. Look at it from a different perspective, not just from where you are, right? Take yourself out of where you are and look at it from the other person's perspective. If this is relationship related, work related, friendship related, all of that. You need to see it from a different perspective because you have to make a decision. And once you do, this is going to help you to grow and push you into this opportunity, this new energy, which is your present current energy, really, middle of the week, the Ace of Pentacles, where the world around you is full of possibilities and promise right now. So engage with it and go on a bike ride, take a bath, make some tea, plant some flowers, and enthrall your senses. You are in this world and on this planet. So live your life and let the good things come to you. This is under Aquamarine, encouraging you to go with the flow. This Freedom horse is right above the Two of Swords, telling you to free yourself from this energy, right? The horse is saying free yourself from that so that you can go with the flow and move forward into what Spirit is trying to give you, an opportunity here. Take it, okay? Make the decision to just reach out and take that. Behind it, you have fire energy, which is the Seven of Wands. And like I said, she's at a vantage point because she's above. In this image, you can see she's on higher ground. She's above everyone else. Those wands are beneath her. And she's kind of, fighting down at them because she's already at a vantage point. She sees it. And the Seven of Wands is about your fiery drive that has given you the strength and willpower to climb to the top of the cliff, only to have others try to knock you back down. You've succeeded and you're feeling strong, but others may be jealous, and they'll try to make you feel like less and sow seeds of doubt in you. But don't let them. You deserve to be here, so fight for yourself. Keep this fighting drive, this energy that you have, okay? Once you finally reach out and take a hold of whatever it is you're being given by the universe, future outcome is you fighting to keep it and maintain it. Hang on to that fighting spirit that you have, okay? That's part of what you're transitioning to. Whether it's a relationship that you're fighting to keep alive, whether it's your job that you're fighting to hold on to, something you've been offered because they see your worth and others are jealous now, don't worry about that. Keep that fighting spirit and hang on to whatever it is that the universe has given you. The numbers again are 2, you have the Ace, which is a 1, you have a 7. Angels and ancestors now have come in with Heart Guardian, telling you to love and let yourself be loved. So it's relationship related now because now we have love coming in from the ancestors. And so ancestors have come in with the Heart Guardian, telling you to welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust and discern whom to trust and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you and encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that they have come to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. And if you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it is important for you to give yourself credit where it is due. You're also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive and don't try and do everything on your own. If you're working on a relationship or in a new relationship, then this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. So this is clearly speaking to relationship and love, whether it's companionship, marriage, whatever it is that you call love, this is speaking to that. And you're transitioning into learning how to receive love and know that you're loved. And if you're on the fence about making a decision about someone or someone new, this is saying to go with that person, that new energy, that new person that's come in. This is the offer that they've given you, telling you, accept it, accept this person. Fight for your love, right? In the future, you're going to fight to maintain this. Don't let it go. This has come to you. Go with the flow of this, okay? Receive this energy of love. And stop being blind and turning a blind eye and not making a choice. Go with that person that's come in. You have 2, 1, and 7 as your numbers. Now the magical herb that's come through for you is burdock. That number is 31. 3 plus 1 can be reduced to a 4, you know, and it's about purification. So now purification has come in with this message from burdock. And so the oracle message that's come through to you from burdock is saying, it is time to release what is no longer needed and to encourage what needs to grow in its place. Here's that new love that's come in that you need to welcome, okay? Release the old. Disappointment is indicated, and you may find it easier and feel more compelled to walk away from a situation rather than fight for change. But action can still assist you to succeed. An offer may be made to you, and you're advised to seek out more information and to do a little more research before accepting it. New opportunities are slowly coming your way, so there's no need to take the first offer unless you're completely sure. This is a time of contemplation. Purification is sifting through what's best, right? The offer that's come through, this is right under this offer that's come to you, right? So sifting through what's best for you. Angels and ancestors have already encouraged you to say, hey, if it's related to love, then this is the time for new love. If this is business, then you definitely want to wait and contemplate and make some good sound investigating and research before you make a choice. Purify, right? Think of what it is to purify something. Sift it, you put it through the fire to make sure it's worth it. That's what's coming through here. The element of this is water. The signs that this is related to is Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. So this is definitely related to you, Taurus. And if you like to use burdock, it is used if you want to do divination with it, it's used for love, it's used for healing, protection. It's also a shield against negativity, pain relief, and it's got female energy behind it. And so this is just encouraging you again to take the time to sift through and do your research on an offer or something that's been given to you. New opportunities are coming in. They're going to come in slow. Make the best choice, especially if it's business related. If it's love related, you're being encouraged to release the old and embrace the new. All right? That's what's come up with that. So now you have the number 4 added to the 2 and 1 and the 7. And I like to look at things in, you know me, sequential order, right? And so an ace is a 1, which is an offer. The 2, of course, is where you have to make a decision about it, right? Right behind the 2, the next number you have in sequential order is a 4, telling you make sure you do your research, purify. This purification comes in. And this future outcome with the 7 is you fighting to fight for the choice that you've made, okay? When you finally make a decision to transition to the new thing, keep that fiery drive about it. Additional number, you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is like the 9 of coins here. More earth energy that's coming for you. This is your final card in the spread. Sorry, excuse me. And this card is like the Hermit, and the Hermit goes within, right? Before he makes a choice. And this is saying to you to have sacrifice without any regrets, and this is about self-care. So fighting for yourself, having that self-care that you need, because there's that fighting energy after you've gone within to make a decision. This is part of the transition that you're making to help help you to get through turning trauma into healing and conflict into growth and fear into love, loving energy. All this has come through this week for you. I'm picking up definitely love energy here, where you have to make a decision about someone and opening your heart again and embracing that. Because of the way Guardian came in, you've got a lot of reds and pinks and all these cards. And of course, all that speaks to energy of love. Everybody knows pink and red is associated with love. Even with Freedom Horse, you've got a lot of pink and red in this image. Clear message to you about love and relationship this week, okay? And what you need to do as far as, you know, purifying it, making the right choice, and then fighting for it. I hope this resonates with you, gives you some insight on direction or decisions you need to make this week. If so, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Share this channel. Also like the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the bell. That way you can be notified as I upload your energy readings every week. Thank you again if you've supported this platform. I do pray that be manifested back to you tenfold. There is a link in the description box on how to leave a love offering or donation if you'd like to do that. Also, if you're interested in requesting a personal reading, there's a link or information there on how to do that, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus, and I so surely hope to see you again here next week. Be well. Okay, Virgo, let's see. The universe wants to say to you, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Using that third eye, that intuition, right? Releasing the past and stepping into the new with love, the eyes of love. And you have Vision Quest as your message from Native Spirit. This is also about meditation, Vision Quest. The message for you from Native Spirit says, Sacred Seeker, take time away from people and situations. Step back and withdraw. Inner truth is emerging in stillness, but first you need to retreat. Know that you are guided. Look for your answers in different ways. The answers are around you. Watch for signs in the coming days, and trust that your life is being directed. Native Spirit wants you to know that in earth-based cultures, larger questions about life are often answered on Vision Quest or solo retreats into nature. Questions such as, who am I, and what am I meant to do with my life, and what is my mission and my purpose in life, are often answered on quests of various kinds. Even if you don't have burning questions, when this card chooses you, it is telling you to take time away from your ordinary life. Take time to explore the depths of your soul. Your soul knows the truth, so take time in quietude to discover what it is. The answers to your questions are all around you, but you must be still to hear these messages. Your journey for the week, Virgo, is to spend some time alone, preferably in nature, and without your cell phone or internet, without pencil, paper, or a book. Just simply be. Listen to the world around you. Be still. Watch for signs and open your heart to receive messages from the divine. Vision Quest can be something as simple as going out into your backyard. And the reason I say that is because I literally spent some time outside today in nature for about 20 minutes or so, just to clear my head and breathe in some fresh air. And where I am here, it's been raining quite a bit, and it was a break in the clouds. And I took the time to ask some questions and speak with Spirit and my ancestors, and I asked the questions out loud because I like to get response. And I've learned how to connect with that by listening. And just so happens today, the cicadas were extremely loud, like live electrical wires loud. But they weren't consistent. You know, you hear them, then they go away, you hear them, then you go away. And so as I was out there and I was listening, I thought to ask these questions out loud. And if you are in tune, you get the answers you need. Well, I was asking questions, you know, yes, no questions. And certain questions I'd ask, and those cicadas would ring so loud, you know, with their wings. And then other times, questions I'd ask, there would be no response at all or very little. You know, this is how you can connect. It works differently for everyone, but once you learn what works for you, you learn you can trust it, okay? This is what they're saying about Vision Quest and taking some time to connect with nature, taking time to meditate, get outdoors and do that. It's encouraging you to do that. Maybe you get some answers that you need this week by going on a small vision quest of your own, okay? Your crystal for the week supporting that energy is black tourmaline, telling you to protect your energy. Very good protective crystal. I do have a few pieces of this, one in my car, one next to my bed. I feel that it works. Take some time to look into getting you a piece of black tourmaline. If you keep it in your pocket, you help to repel negative energies around you when you go places, whether that be, just running out to go grab a cup of coffee, or if you're going to work, that kind of thing. So the message for you, black tourmaline, is that only good vibes may enter. And learning how to fully realize and protect your personal energy is a powerful tool to stay strong and remain true to yourself and resist being swayed or brought down by negativity, whether it's directed at you or simply present around you. Before going out in public, make a conscious effort to harness this inner strength and commit to staying positive, regardless of who or what may seek to dampen or drain your spirit. Utilize this shield of protection and you will recognize the difference. Your core questions for the week: have you been letting others negatively affect you? And are there people in your life who leave you feeling drained when you spend time with them? How can you protect your vitality? Your affirmation for this week, Virgo, is I am strong, powerful, and protected. Before you leave the house, envision a strong energetic shield surrounding you. Reconnect with this energy barrier throughout the day to reinforce your protection. You live in a third dimension world, so it's dense here. And people don't give our thoughts enough credit as to how they attract things and repel things away from you or draw things to you. So you take the time to imagine that you have a protective shield of energy around you. It is protecting you against negative energies. Black tourmaline is a crystal that can help protect you, but using your thoughts can also do that. Take some time to imagine, even if it's just a bubble. Imagine yourself in a bubble, right? And that bubble can deflect negative energy thoughts or intentions that may be coming at you that you're not even aware of, just because you're taking the time to connect with that and imagine that around you, that force field. Black tourmaline is also a crystal that can provide you with energies to repel negativity, okay? Protect your energy is what you're being encouraged to do this week. And this is a part of you, letting go of that shadow, that dark energy, protecting your energy. Tarot wants to support that with the 9 of Pentacles. Great earth energy here, and that's a wonderful harvest. We've been working hard. It's your recent past or very beginning of your week, where it's time to reap your harvest, your reward here, okay? For energy and work that you put in. You have this 5 of Cups energy. This is right under black tourmaline, telling you to protect your energy. And this is water. This is about feelings and regret, because she's focused on those 3 cups that are turned over and there's nothing in them. But if you protect your energy and lift your vibration, then that will help you turn around and see that these 2 cups here are full and still waiting on you. Standing, they're upright and waiting for you to see them, okay? And then you have this 8 of Swords, air energy, and this is all in the mind. This is also about communication, but this is energy where, you tied yourself up in this. You need to get out of that negative energy. You definitely need to do some things to protect your energy this week, with this being your future final outcome, this 8. I do like to see these things in sequential order with the numbers, being that you have a 9, a 5, and an 8, and this is the overall energy for the week. The 9 really should be at the very end of your week, if that is the case, because the 5 is the deep regrets, the opportunity still being there, you needing to come out of this energy and protect yourself, like Black Tourmaline said, so that your future outcome, which is this 9 of Pentacles, will be your harvest, because that's what's in this 2 of Cups. But you have to get out of that negative energy first. Okay? That is what I have just interpreted here for you, which has come through intuitively. 5, 8, and 9 are the numbers for you this week, and that's the order they move in. And so yes, I moved the cards around. All of this is still energy for this week. The first card, though, that I'm going to give you guys is this 5 of Cups, because to me this is the energy that obviously something in the recent past, and it's something that hovers into the middle of your week where you're still having regrets. Something important has been lost, and you're filled with soul-crushing sadness and despair. Maybe a relationship has ended, or you've been laid off from work. Whatever it is or was has destroyed your hopes for the perfect future you had envisioned. It's okay to feel defeated and be upset. Sadness is a part of the process. And you'll start to feel hope again eventually. And there's more love waiting for you when you're ready. And that's what I was speaking to you about, coming out of this dark energy, where right off the top, the universe said to you, right? Releasing the sorrows of the past so you can see things through different eyes and embrace love. So you need to let go of whatever that hurt is, something you wanted really bad, whether it was in a relationship or in your job. Release that, because there's still optimism in this image. There's still something positive right behind her. You have to let go to see it. Being that your current present energy is this 8 of Swords, if we're moving in sequential order, like I said, you're still having an issue with dealing with thoughts in your mind and communication, but you're feeling trapped and blinded and unable to take action because of all your swords are stuck in the ground. And it seems too difficult for you to pull them out. But those ropes aren't very tight. And with just a little struggle, they'll fall right off. So don't surrender to hopelessness or negativity. You might have made some mistakes, and that's gotten you here, but you have the skills that you need to get yourself out of this situation, which is why Black Tourmaline came in and said protect your energy. This is an illusion. This is in your mind, okay? You can easily free yourself from that negative energy that you're in if you're still there after this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Cups, and having this hurt and resentment about something not working out. Get yourself out of that, clear your mind, because, right behind it is that 9 of Pentacles, which speaks to a harvest. It speaks to positive energy, something good coming your way, which, like I told you, is in those 2 of Cups. This is the future, being that number 9 is after the 5 and the 8. And the 9 of Pentacles is everything is wine and roses right now, and you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made some smart decisions and managed your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So treat yourself to something decadent because you've truly earned it. This is the future for you. So if you have put in some hard work and something didn't turn out like you wanted, and you have this despair about it, we don't sow seeds and not reap a harvest, okay? Life doesn't work like that. Your harvest is still available to you, like I said, in those 2 of Cups, where you will be very happy, future outcome, and be able to treat yourself. So look up and be encouraged and get out of that negative energy. Do what you need to get yourself out of negativity. 5, 8, and 9 are your numbers. Angels and ancestors now have come in with Shield Maiden telling you to make plans and focus. Make some plans and get focused. And she's right up under this 5 of Cups, where you're focused on what didn't work out. And she's saying get out of that energy and make some plans and get focused so you can reap your harvest. The Shield Maiden, which is more sword energy, she's got a sword too, because you're in your head, you're in your thoughts, you're in your mind there with that. Virgos, I know you guys can tend to be perfectionists. So if it doesn't work out exactly as you planned, it takes you a little bit longer, which is why this is, where it's showing your present energy is. It's because you're focused on, oh my gosh, it didn't work out the way I wanted. That's okay. Sometimes when things don't work out the way that we want, it's because there's a better way. You have to be open to that. Shield maidens come in telling you, get out of that, make some plans and get focused. No, it didn't turn out how you want it, but have a plan of strategy in place before you move forward. The shield maiden is the female knight in shining armor, and in Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the shield maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy and the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She's ready to put her plan into action, and she's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us to move forward and beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. The shield maidens work, and they work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans into fruition. So whatever it was that didn't work out, you're going to be working with others, forming a new strategy to move forward, because there is still a harvest for you to be able to reap. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you're not prepared for the task that you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward. So if you've been distracted and not focused on what you need to do, which with her having on blindfolds and with her looking in the wrong direction, sounds like that's where you've been. Get out of that energy. Time for you to make some plans now, reassess, get focused on what's your next step and how to approach it next. Your numbers are 5, 8, and 9. The magical herb coming in for you is turmeric, which is number 32, telling you to radiate. Right? To shine. 3 plus 2 is a 5. So this connects with this 5 of Cups energy, which is dark. And this is saying come out of that. Same thing, confirming for you. Time for you to shine, radiate, and get out of this and turn into this. Turmeric is the magical herb. And so your oracle message with turmeric, aside from just telling you to radiate, while a conflict is indicated, there is the chance to step up and overcome challenges. The truth is about to come out, and you need to make sure you're on the right side of it. So keeping a positive attitude during any setback or delay is also incredibly important at the moment. There seems to be opposing views or goals, and careful. Though strong, negotiation will need to be undertaken to navigate a way forward. An improvement in health and happiness is shown, so be careful not to give in to the pressures that could cause additional stress, because there are better times and greater opportunities on the way. Yeah, that's speaking to this Nine of Pentacles at the very end, where you have this fruitful harvest, positive outcome. Right now is the time for you to get out of this energy and get focused. If you've been having conflicts with others, it may have been a delay or a setback, but you're going to come out of that energy once you get a plan in place. The element of this herb, turmeric, is fire energy, and it correlates with the signs of Leo and Sagittarius. And the uses for this herb, if you'd like to use it in divination, is fertility, confidence, strength, protection, health, passion, trust, and freedom. More protection energy coming in, just like black tourmaline. It's all in the same row. So you have what you need if you just step into protecting your thoughts and your emotions, okay? And make some plans to get focused and move forward. There is a positive outcome coming for you, Virgo. Additional numbers, so you have a 5, another 5 with turmeric, 8, 9. And here you have the King of Hearts, which is cup energy, and that speaks to water. And let me give you the words that correlate with the King of Hearts. And I'm sure it's going to be a positive outcome just simply because it's under the Nine of Pentacles. This is about sensitivity and creativity that gets channeled into professional success. Like I said, positive outcome. This is the final card in your spread, right up under the Nine of Pentacles. Getting out of dark energy and seeing it from a different perspective. Make your plans and move forward. Protecting your energy and your thoughts, okay? Positive outcome for you with this. Professional success is what happens. And that speaks to your money, okay? Both of these are your future cards. Good energy as soon as you work through the negative. Get out of the darkness, okay? You can do it, Virgo. I hope this helps you make some decisions this week. If it resonated, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Also, share my channel. Like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and click the bell so you can be notified weekly when I do these readings for you guys. I upload them every week. Thank you again if you supported this platform in any way. I do pray that be manifested back to you tenfold. There's a link in the description box if you'd like to leave a love offering or donation. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading, there's information on how to request that as well in the description box. Thank you again, Virgo, for tuning in. I hope to see you again here next week. Be well. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what the universe has to say to you. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Energy of surrender here. And nature spirits has come through for you through native spirit. This is my favorite card in this deck. Beautiful card. There's a portal with all these beautiful mystical magical orbs all around, and that pathway leading to light. Very nice energy. You know, with you being an earth sign and the nature spirits coming through, these are your ancestors, right? People you know and love are speaking to you from the other side here. That's what I'm picking up. The meaning of this card, though, is joy, delight, peaks of carefree abandonment, living wildly and magically and free. Be open to the wonders of the universe flooding into your life. Innocence and delight are abounding, and happiness is on its way. Native Spirit wants you to know that almost every indigenous culture recounts stories of fairies, or they call them little people, and nature spirits. And although some of the fairies act in protection of their wildlands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delight to all in their realm. If this nature spirits card chose you, then welcome to a wellspring of joy and magic. Beneath the surface, mystical interventions are occurring in your life, so relax, all is well. Your journey for the week, Capricorn? Even taking a few moments of stillness in the natural world can help you attune to the world of the little people and nature spirits. If you see a small flash of light or a movement on a leaf or a windless day, these are often signs that the wee folk are near, little people. You know, our eyes, of course, cannot see in every dimension. And there are spirits and guides around us all the time. Out in nature, I feel, is where they can really be free to move and connect with you if you're still and if you're ready. I'm not saying that you're going to see a little itty bitty fairy. I'm not saying that. Not that they're not out there. I'm saying connect with your higher self and your ancestors in the spirit realm by connecting with nature, because they can get messages to you that you need to help you with this surrendering and surrendering more. This is working on yourself, okay? This is that portal of light and them encouraging you to come closer is what this is. That's the message that's come through for you with Native Spirit this week. And the crystal that is going to support that energy is Epidote, saying for you to go deeper. You have surrender and surrendering more. And now you have this green color of Nature Spirit and also this really deep green of Epidote. telling you to go deeper. So surrendering, surrender more, go deeper. You got this portal leading you into going within. Take some time to connect. This is also speaking to your heart chakra with the color green. Connect with yourself and your heart center this week. That's what I'm picking up. You need to go deeper with your heart chakra. And the message of Epidote for you to go deeper says you are ready to heal on a deeper level. Peel back the layers around your heart by letting your guard down and opening yourself up to being vulnerable. Begin to address any emotional wounds so you can repair your heart and renew your spirit, leaving you open to pursuing healthier relationships. You are strong enough to shatter all of the barriers that have been holding you back from forming deeper connections with the people in your life. It takes bravery to dive deep, but once you do, you can unlock a more meaningful existence. 4 questions for you this week, Capricorn. Are you holding yourself back from creating deeper relationships? And do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? What can you do differently to open up to those around you? Your affirmation for the week is, I open my heart to loving connections, and then take the time to have a deeper conversation with someone. You know, I'm picking up heart energy, and if you're in a relationship and you're guarding your heart, you need to be more open, okay? Communicate more. Don't just do the surface things. You know, Capricorns, you guys like to use money, of course, as a security for you, and you need that security and structure, and I do understand that. But if you're in a relationship, it can't only be about just providing money or just that security of money. It has to be on an emotional level. There has to be a connection. There has to be conversation. There has to be emotional give and take, okay? You need to spend some time connecting with that type of energy, and it can't just be monetary, physical gifts of love. There has to be affection and emotional connection of love, is what I'm picking up here. This is what you're being encouraged to do. The stone Epidote will help you with going deeper and connecting with your heart, okay? In your heart center. The energy of tarot to support that is, now we have the 8 of Cups, which speaks to knowing your worth and moving on. This is water energy. The 3 of Swords, where you have been betrayed, disappointed, and this is heartache. More heart energy here with this sword. Swords is mental as well as communication. So if something has come to an end, or you've gone deeper and you realize that this isn't going to work, I'm moving on. It could be hurtful, especially if you put time into a relationship. And the final outcome is Judgment. So you're definitely making a decision about something, and it is, to me, it sounds like it's love related. That's that future outcome and your major arcana energy over your week. And so funny, I always look at the sequential order of things. Your numbers right now are 3 and 8, and then you move into this Judgment card, which is 20, right? And I see the 3 coming before the 8. And if you want to look at the Judgment as 20 or 2, either way, still the major arcana energy for you this week. So there's some heartache, heartbreak, you know, where you're going to make a decision, Judgment, because this would be break down to a 2, and you're going to move on. So you have the 2, the 3, and then the 8 where you move on. And again, all this is still your energy for the week. She's still the major arcana that is over all of it, but sequentially it's 2, 3, and 8. And that could be where you've been giving so much, you surrender and you surrender more, and you're just tired of it. You keep pulling and going deeper, which is heartache for you. It hurts. And you make this decision just to finally move on. Your major arcana for the week, your number is 20. And again, you know I changed the order, but that energy is still present for you this week. With the Judgment card, where she says, at points in our lives, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of a benevolent angel and represents or presents us with the crossroads on her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling, each in their own way. And through compassion, love, and the desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self-actualization to enrich the world and others around us. And only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. There are times to be kind to yourself, and then there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights. But you're prepared, and your past self is behind you, and the future calls. Examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this the best you? Or is this the best relationship for you? Is what this is speaking to. And you are making a decision this week. She's the major arcana. She's the overall energy for this. Right behind her, we're going to go in sequential order because that's the way numbers go and that's the way things happen. They unfold in order. You have the Three of Swords right behind her. And this is where you're in for a stab of betrayal and heartbreak. Someone close to you has hurt you deeply and betrayed your trust or has been deeply inconsiderate to you. You don't have to toughen up because it's okay to feel pretty upset about the situation, and yes, it hurts. So if you haven't experienced this pain, then do a little soul searching because you may be the one treating someone else poorly. With this coming up in your spread the way that it has, and you surrendering and surrendering more, going deeper, getting grounded, working on your heart center, connecting with nature, then you have to make this choice. And it is going to hurt. And you're realizing, someone has hurt you deeply. I don't feel you're the one that's causing the hurt. This is the hurt you're receiving from someone else because you've been surrendering and you're realizing, hey, is this really worth it? I'm the best that I can be. Is this relationship the best that I deserve? Is this the best that it's going to be for me? And you come to yourself and you realize and you make a decision with this Eight of Cups energy that's, coming in right behind it. You do decide after this hurt and betrayal, this is your future outcome. And you make a decision. So it's tough, but whatever you've been pouring all your love and emotions into, you need to step away. It's just not working out, and it's time to say goodbye and move forward. It might be very difficult, and you've invested a lot of your time and energy into this after all. But wisdom comes from knowing when something is hopeless and learning from it and then moving on. I say it's in a relationship, but this could be a work relationship, not just companionship or marriage, or it could be a friendship, right? Where you're always on the other side of giving and surrendering and always allowing it to be the other person's way, where you're not fulfilled, you're not happy, and then to top it off, there's this hurt, this betrayal that comes through, or you being taken for granted. That's the last straw. And you're like, you know what? You make that decision because Judgment is the major arcana for your week, and you like, screw this. This is your future outcome, where you choose you, and you're moving on. There's nothing wrong with that. We all learn those lessons in life. Sometimes, it's dark energy and it's hard, but you're moving on to something better, which is possibly this portal that it shows is you taking that, moving towards light, right? And getting out of the darkness, out of the dark energy, moving out of whatever it is you keep having to surrender to that you're not happy. Your numbers again, 2, 3, and 8. Let's see, angels and ancestors will come in and support this with spring, telling you to see your seeds grow. Springtime energy. This is speaking to something you've either put a lot of work in this past spring or the upcoming spring, which we've got to get through summer, winter, fall, winter, and then spring comes around again. So you've got a few more seasons to go before you're back to the next spring. But with spring being one of the 4 seasons, it is stability, okay? Embrace the change that's on the horizon and allow your dreams to become reality. This is speaking to you, making that decision to move on. So whatever you're moving on from, if it's a job or relationship, then the next coming spring is when you'll see a positive outcome for you in that area again, is what I'm picking up here. But spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation and flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. And the spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. And when this card appears, you're moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, then prepare for major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in your spread, it also can indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies in regards to your questions or intentions. So yeah, if you're moving on and you're deciding to do something for you, maybe you're leaving a job and starting a business, or changing direction in your business. Whatever it is that you put, this hard work into that didn't produce what you wanted, it was hurtful, but you make the decision to move on and try something new, then the positive outcome, the abundance, the harvest is for you in the springtime once you've moved on, okay, with whatever it is you've decided on. That's not bad at all. It's under nature spirits and their judgment card, which speaks to that decision bringing you abundance in the spring. The magical herb that comes up for you is elecampane, and that number is 29. A 9 plus 2 is 11, which is another 2, which is also under judgment, but it also speaks to progress. So now you have the spring card and you have progress now right behind that, saying, yeah, that decision to move on, it's going to work out. It's going to push you forward into progress, and you'll see the results in spring. The name of the magical herb is elecampane. And the oracle message that comes with this herb says that it's time for you to take responsibility, and may also be a period of hard work. Dedication is needed at the moment, or an increase in your commitment. You're being told that you're on the right path and doing things the right way. Go with the tried and tested way rather than changing plans or approaches. Be very careful with promises and commitments that you make. You might be asked to make more promises and commitment, at the moment, but be sure that you can keep them. Make sure that you complete any task or assignments that you're involved with. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever you decide to move on from and go in a new direction, it is going to require work, which is what I said about not seeing a harvest or not seeing your seeds grow into the spring, because you're going to have to put in some work now. And be careful about taking on additional assignments or tasks that are asked of you, because you need to devote all your time to whatever this new direction is that you're going in. But you're on the right path and making progress. The elements of this herb are air and earth, which is your element, earth. They're connected with the signs of Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. And the uses, if you decide that you want to use elecampane in any divination, is for protection, love, and psychic abilities. Again, this has come in, the number is 29, which 9 plus 2 is 11, and 1 and 1 is 2, under the judgment card, where you've made a decision. This is encouraging you, hey, yes, you're on the right path, you're going to make progress, you'll see a result in the spring, okay? Additional number for you, you have 2, 3, 8, and this is the Jack of Clubs, or Jack of Fire, that's come up. And let me get you the words that correlate with it. Fire energy, of course, is having that fiery drive. This is about enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture. Again, more support for you about moving forward in progress, whatever it is you decide to move on to. This is right under you deciding to move on. Whatever new direction is that you're going in. And 8 is also a number that speaks to abundance. And this is the 8 of Cups. You know your worth, you're moving on, and you're going to move on to abundance here. You're going to see progress and your seeds grow by the spring of next year. Okay? I really hope this helps you, Capricorn, in any decisions that you're having to make this week. I feel it's more career related. Initially, I thought it was in love. If it is a relationship, you have made a decision to leave that, and just know you'll meet someone new. There'll be a positive outcome in that as well. That relationship was not for you. You were the one constantly giving, and you now know your worth, and that it's time for you to move on. If this is work related and you're on a job and you decide to leave, especially if you're starting your own business, that's the right decision for you. There'll be a positive outcome for you in the spring with that. Not bad at all. Work on your heart chakra and be optimistic. Just know you're going to have to put in the work right now, okay, to see a positive outcome for you by spring. I hope this resonates. Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Also, share my channel and like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And click the bell as well so that you can be notified when I upload your readings. I do them every week. Thank you so much if you supported this platform in any way. There's a link in the description box below if you'd like to leave a love offering or donation. Just know it goes right back into supporting the platform, okay? So that I can continue to do this for you guys. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, there's information in the description box on how to request that as well. Thank you again for tuning in this week, Capricorn, and I hope to see you again here soon. Be well.